Hey everyone, welcome back to Twilight Princess 3 Heart Run. This is Eesgooshee with...
Doppelsnoppelot.
And I am still doing all the stuff at the beginning of the game, before I get to the first dungeon. Because this game gives you a lot of stuff to do. I think I'm going to do a weapon tutorial right about now. Well, first I'm going to get a sword that guy left in my house. I'm going to do a weapon tutorial and then some other stuff. Yeah! So, might as well talk about other things.
Yeah.
That intro, by the way, on the first video, that's actually... The footage is the attract demo from the game, if you just leave it on the start menu a lot. And I believe that's the only place where the music is orchestrated in this game. The rest of it's MIDI files, so that they could sort of crossfade them at certain points. Which I don't understand why you can't do that with regular audio files. But... So Skyward Sword is coming out eventually, and supposedly 2011, and I'm not sure how I feel about that game. I'm probably going to bring it up a lot during this, pointing out why I'm not so sure about it. But the one thing I'm definitely very excited about is that they have confirmed that the soundtrack will be completely orchestrated. And basically, Koji Kondo, the composer for a lot of the Nintendo first-party games, said... there's no way that we could have gotten away with doing the Super Mario Galaxy soundtracks and then not do an orchestrated soundtrack for Twilight Princess. Because the Mario Galaxy games had amazing music. So... And even that had things where it was like fading in and out with the orchestrated music. I think the music changes when you go underwater in that game, which is pretty neat. Some other things that I can't remember. Oh! The music changes when you're on Yoshi. They always add a percussion track, because every time since Super Mario World, they've added a percussion track whenever you're riding Yoshi.
Because Yoshi is a drummer.
And it always sounds awesome.
When they finally come out with Super Mario Guitar Hero Rock Band, whatever they name it, he's gonna be the drummer. Because, you know, given enough time, they will.
Yep. Well, if they have Lego Rock Band, they're gonna have Mario Rock Band eventually. Right now I think he wants me to do the stab. And I mess it up. Yeah, this is the stab. And I mess it up, I do a jump attack. BAM! So, off to a great start here in Twilight Princess, messing up the tutorials. Alright. But yeah, like in Bowser's Galaxy Generator, you actually get Yoshi in that one. That's the final dungeon in Galaxy 2. And with the music that's there, and then they add the Yoshi music, and it's so awesome. I'm sorry, I'm kind of a music nerd. And I also love Yoshi.
You'd use your wooden stick for the rest of the game.
I can't. Oh, thank you for reminding me.
What?
Thank you very much.
What?
I forgot to explain this in the first video. Another one of the rules is I will not go out of my way to handicap myself. Which means I'm not going to get my shield burnt up on purpose. And I'm not going to glitch the game to play with the wooden sword, because you actually have to glitch it to play with it.
Oh, so it's not like Ninja Gaiden?
No, it's
You're
not.
just a very shameful person if you play the whole game for it.
No, it's not. Also, I totally fail at riding my horse out of this little area. But yeah, it gets replaced by the Ordon sword. Because I think you give this one to that kid that just ran away. Because, you know, giving weapons to kids is a great way to start a game.
Well, he already had a stick.
Well, this is a sword.
Is it? Or is it just a stick that you're calling a sword? It's made of wood.
Do you know how many wooden swords there are? Have you ever watched anime?
Maybe. Yeah.
I think it was Outlaw Star, the assassin in that had a wooden sword.
Yeah, but have you seen your sword? Your sword is a stick. It doesn't even have... Next time you see your sword, it's not a very good sword. But I said.
It's more of a sword than a stick, though.
I'd say it's still more stick than sword.
I'd say it's more sword than stick. It even has a handle and everything, look at that.
Sticks have handles.
No, sticks are sticks.
They are all handle.
Yeah, this one definitely has a carved blade in it. Still made of wood. But yeah, I'm not going to go out of my way to glitch myself into using the wooden sword the rest of the game. Once I get the Master Sword, I'm going to use it. Because I figure if you're going to try to go out of your way to handicap yourself, then it just won't ever stop, because then you're like, oh, why don't you wear the Zora armor all the time so you take a bunch of damage from fire and ice? Why don't you play the game with no thumbs? Why don't you play the game blindfolded? So I guess setting that limitation on how far I'm going to handicap myself is just a way of making sure there are definitive rules. Alright, commentary, way to not talk over that completely black screen. We should probably avoid that in the future.
Well, we could argue about wooden swords some more.
No, we should find some other topic of conversation. Oh. So, True Grit comes out in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks yesterday. Except when this goes up, it's probably going to be not today.
And then, why are you watching this instead of seeing True Grit? Go see it.
No, it's not going to be out by the time this is up.
That's what you think.
It's not going to take me 2 weeks to put this video up. I mean, just because it took me forever to find out that the other one wouldn't work. You know what I mean? When we recorded the commentary beforehand, and then it sounded like shit, and I threw it out. There are a couple of torches in there, you might be able to see them, and if you light them you get a piece of heart. Obviously I'm not going to do that, but it's there, if you want it. Also, I avoid a lot of the combat in this part. I promise I'm not going to do that for the entire game. Like when I'm riding around in Hyrule Field, I'm going to run past everyone.
It is there for us, though. You are the intruder.
Yeah.
Coming into the house. Killing all their friends.
Oh, I should talk about my theory about Mario. That's what I should talk about. My theory is that the biggest villain in the Mario universe is actually Mario himself. Because he crushes Goombas to death. What did they ever do to him? Like in the first game, all they did was walk side to side. They didn't, they never attacked you. If you just went around them, they wouldn't bother you. Sure, they attack you in the new games, but that's because he's a murderer and they're trying to bring him to justice. Not just murder, he's a genocidal maniac. Also, I know I said no recovery items from bottles. I didn't actually have that rule right here, but it doesn't matter because I'm at full health anyway. The only real reason I did that is because I need lantern oil. And by need lantern oil, I mean I don't, because at this point I didn't realize I could just dip my lantern in it. And since this is between the part where you run out of lantern oil and the web you need to burn, you can just refill it there. In fact, I could have gone the entire game without using the bottle, and I pretty much do. But yeah, Mario is a villain. He also, you know, it's always like, oh, Bowser kidnaps Princess Peach and he goes saves her. What if it's the other way around? What if Bowser's the one saving her and each of the games is you going and kidnapping Princess Peach again? I should have started this earlier, talking about this earlier, because there's still a lot more to it and this video is almost done. Plus the way he treats his colleagues, Yoshi, he rides around, makes them eat things whenever he wants to, like the guy from 7. In the first game, he did it by punching Yoshi in the back of the head. Watch the animation, he literally donkey punches him to make him gorge himself. And how does he reward him? By dumping into an abyss whenever it's convenient. Luigi is always pushing him back farther away from the spotlight. He jumps higher. I think he also runs faster. He's a better plumber Because those are plumber qualities, by the way.
Yeah.
Luigi is a better plumber than Mario, but Mario is hogging the spotlight. Mario is the villain in the Mario universe. It's like playing a GTA game. Anyway, see you guys next time.